Guest for a session throws a fit when he doesn't kill the party. A while ago, I was playing in a short campaign, 7 sessions total, and we had a guest player for 1 session. He played as a weak old man who didn't want to help the party, but gave us a quest. It was obvious from the start that he was in disguise and was going to turn on the party at some point. The guest player tried to be at the center of attention for the rest of the session. He had an extremely long backstory that he aggressively forced into the conversation, to the point that he was reading it off a screen to us. It was more or less a basic Batman story with a dead family, really not worth the 20 minutes of exposition. When we took a bathroom break in the middle of the session, the guest player cornered the only girl in our group while her boyfriend was in the bathroom. He pressured her into communicating over Facebook Messenger, assumably to hide it from his own girlfriend, after the session. It was really weird and cringy. At the end of the session, he revealed himself to be an evil wizard and attacked the party. The paladin in our party was standing right next to him and hit him with a crit smite on the first round of combat, killing the guest PC. The guest player immediately looked at the DM and said, "Yeah, that would kill me. You need to do something about this." The group awkwardly laughed for a moment before we realized the guest was serious and upset. The DM nervously said, Okay, we can just double your HP." I could see the paladin deflate after his epic round was more or less undone. About a round later, another player knocked out the evil guest PC. Guest PC still seemed upset by it and started rolling hidden death saves. The party then cleaned up the minions over the next round. When it came back to the guest's turn, he said, "I rolled my 3 saves, so from the ground I cast Dimension Door to a place where you can't get to me." And that was the end. No satisfying conclusion. The DM got pressured and bullied by his guest friend and never corrected him. How did he roll 3 death saves in 1 round? What was the point of him having to escape if the character is never coming back? Why was he so upset the party won when he was playing a villain? This was my first experience with a that guy player. Technically, he knew all the rules and roleplayed well, but wanted to win more than anything and cheated or pressured the DM to get his way. He wanted to be the main character in a group he was a guest in. He was also a creep to the only girl in the group. I'm really glad he was only there for a session. TLDR, guest player wants to be the center of attention, gets upset when things don't go his way, is a creep to a girl, pressures DM, and cheats to escape. Yikes. Yeah, OP pretty much covered it all. This guy sounds like a bad player and frankly a bad friend to the DM, and a creep on top of that. Just because you're a guest doesn't mean you're the guest of honor. It's everyone else's game, you're just dying in it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.